What makes up a picture on your display? A picture is made up of millions of individual elements called pixels. The term pixel is short for picture elements. They are like the atoms of the image. When you look at them up close, you can see that they are in a horizontal and vertical grid. The number of pixels displayed horizontally and vertically is the picture resolution. Blu-ray supports all current high-definition formats, including the highest possible resolution, which is 1920 by 1080 pixels. Standard definition for DVD is 720 by 480 pixels. This is a standard definition image relative to a full HD frame. You can see that standard definition is only 1/6 the resolution of HD. HD and Blu-ray images contain 6 times the amount of pixels, providing a much more detailed image when compared to standard definition images. HD clearly has a lot more information in the picture, resulting in a much more detailed image. Each pixel has 3 attributes: color, brightness, and duration. Color is made up from a combination of red, green, and blue. Brightness is black and white. That's the spread from the deepest black to whitest white. Duration is how many times the pixel is updated per second. Let's take a closer look at each one of these 3 attributes. The first of the 3 attributes is color. Color is created by combinations of red, green, and blue. In the video world, the amount of color is measured by a computer term called bits per pixel. More bits means more colors. Our current systems use 8 bits per color. 8-bit color is 256 shades each of red, green, and blue. By multiplying all 256 possibilities for each color of red, green, and blue, we can get up to 16.7 million individual colors. In addition to the number of colors, it's how clearly they are defined that determines what our eyes perceive. The Blu-ray connection to your display handles color in a way that makes the color edges very crisp. By handling colors as individual components, they stay intact instead of bleeding together. The bits per pixel also relates directly to brightness. Brightness deals with the grayscale of the pixels. The number of gray shades is also determined by the number of bits. It's similar to color in that 8 bits is equal to 256 shades of gray. Brightness is expressed by noting its dynamic range. Dynamic range is the difference between the brightest and darkest pixels. However, the real test is how well they are defined in a range between black to white. This is crucial to defining the subtlety of the image on your display. The more dynamic range available, the better defined the image will be. Here is a scene with only black and white shades. You see that without all those grays, the image has very little shape or detail. Here is the same scene with 256 shades of gray. Remember, 256 is the current range. It's the presence of all those different grays that helps define the image. The final attribute of the pixel is its duration. This is also called the frame rate. It's the number of picture frames that are displayed per second. More frames typically means smoother motion. Here, we are looking at how often the entire image is reconstructed with new pixels. There are several possible frame rates for HD content. Here are the main rates currently in use. These will be based on the viewing standard and what country you live in. All these aspects we have discussed combine to make up an HD picture. The pixel resolution is critical, but it's also the dynamic range, the depth and clarity of the color, and the number of frames per second that together build the picture. It's the synergy of all these attributes that makes such a beautiful picture on your display when playing a Blu-ray disc.